Hey everyone! Before we start, quick question. You are designing a wheelchair ramp for a building. The ramp has to reach a door that's 1.2 meters above the ground level. Safety rules say that the angle of ramp cannot exceed 8 degrees. How long does the ramp need to be? And does it fit in the available 8 meter space on the ground? So Pythagoras can handle one part of this, but the angle, that's where everything breaks down. And that right there is exactly why trigonometry exists. ये वीडियो के बाद you will have the exact tool to solve this. So let's get started. Alright, so we have been using Pythagoras for a while, right? A square plus b square is equal to c square. It's brilliant for one thing. If you know two sides of a right triangle, you can find the third one. But here's a catch. Pythagoras is blind to the angles. It cannot tell you that what is the angle between these two lines. It cannot tell you. So it doesn't care about the angles. It can't tell you how steep is the slope. At what angle is the ramp safe? How far away is that building if I know its height and the angle from where I am standing? These questions cannot be answered by Pythagoras. These are angle problems. The questions we are asking are angle problems. And for angle problems, we need a completely new language that is known as trigonometry. And it is not scary. It's actually just a smarter way of looking at triangles you already know. So let's begin. Let's forget formulas for a second. I want you to just feel this. Imagine you are at a playground and there is a slide. Now imagine three different slides. Slide 1, very you very gentle slope, you would barely slide, right? Slide 2, medium slope, fun speed. Slide 3, almost vertical, terrifying. You would fall straight down. So now here's the key question: what changes between those three slides? What is changing? If you can see in the image, what is the thing that is changing? The angle. That's it. And the angle completely controls the relation between the height of the height of the slide, okay, the horizontal distance from the base to the end of the slide, horizontal distance from the base to the end of the slide, and the actual length. This is the actual length, right? This is the actual length of the slide. This so angle is responsible, angle control these things, these relations. So for a fixed slide length, if we have a slide which is of fixed length, okay, a bigger angle means more height and less horizontal distance. What it is, if I have a bigger angle would be this one, bigger angle 75 degree, okay. If I have a slide length of like I have a slide with of same length, okay, and but it has a bigger angle. So suppose 75 it is, okay, suppose 65 it is, suppose. So I will have smaller horizontal distance, but if I have smaller angle means 50. So I will have large horizontal distance, okay. So remember these things. This relationship, the ratio between the sides, is what trigonometry captures. It gives each angle its own identity card that tells you exactly how the sides relate. So basically जो हमारा angle होता है, it tells us what is the relationship, what is the relationship with the sides, okay. So angle tell us about the ratios. Moving on to the next slide. So before we go further, we need to agree on names. Now if you can see in this image, I have made my angle here, okay, and the 90 degrees here, okay, remember this. So what are the terms? This line is known as hypotenuse. It will be always opposite. This will be the longest side. Always remember, it will be the longest one. of all the among the three, it will be the longest one, and it is always opposite to the 90 degree. Okay, it never changes based on theta. ओके, अगर हमारा थीटा यहाँ पे है, थीटा डिग्री हमारा यहाँ पे है, तो इसमें हमें क्या करना है, 90 डिग्री के अपोजिट जो भी हमारा साइड हो हाइपोटेन्यूस होगा, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस। परपेंडिकुलर की बात करते हैं, द साइड डायरेक्टली अक्रॉस फ्रॉम एंगल थीटा इज नोन एज परपेंडिकुलर, एंड दिस इज नोन एज परपेंडिकुलर which is opposite to theta, that is known as perpendicular. Okay, and about the base, the side right next to the theta, adjacent side, not the hypotenuse, this is known as base. Okay, always remember this. So if there is one important thing, if you shift theta to the other angle, the perpendicular and the base swap names. Okay, the sides themselves don't move, only the label changes based on which angle you are talking about. Okay, suppose now I'm going to shift my theta here. This is my theta now. Okay, so what I said, theta is here, 90 degree का opposite हमारा क्या होगा, hypotenuse. So here it is hypotenuse. Okay, always it will be this always. थीटा के अपोजिट जो भी साइड होगी उसे हम बोलेंगे परपेंडिकुलर, या अगर हमने थीटा चेंज कर तो इट इज परपेंडिकुलर. ओके, नाउ और जो थीटा के एडजेसेंट वाली साइड होगी रेदर देन हाइपोटेनियस, दिस एडजेसेंट साइड इज नोन एज बेस. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस. जो हमारा अगर हम थीटा चेंज करेंगे और तब हमारा ये परपेंडिकुलर और बेस भी स्वैप हो जाएंगे. आई होप ये जो हमने नॉमेनक्लेचर पढ़ी है इट्स क्लियर नाउ. Moving on to the further slide. Now let's put actual names to these ratios. We already know that we talked about ratios in the previous slides, in which according to the angle the relationships are changing. The height is changing, the base is changing, so it gets changed, and this affects the ratios. So we have six trigonometric ratios, but today let's build the intuition for why there are exactly six, because there are exactly six unique ways to write a ratio of two different sides from three sides. Okay, the full picture. For reference, we will deep dive in video 2, but now I just want you to see this. Sin theta will be perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, we already know our sides, we already know the right angle. If this is a 90 degree and this is 90 degree and this is our theta, so sin theta will be perpendicular by hypotenuse, PHP. We already know this. Okay, so sin theta is the ratio of P divided by H, and cos theta B by H. Base divided by hypotenuse. Tan theta will be perpendicular divided by base, and cos theta will be hypotenuse divided by base. Sin theta would be hypotenuse divided by base. Cot theta would be base upon perpendicular. Okay, so we will go deeper in the next video for this, but now you should just understand what we are talking about, what ratios we are talking about. So now let's do a standard question to lock in the side naming skill. So the question is, in a triangle ABC, right angle at C, angle A is equals to theta. Identify hypotenuse, perpendicular and base with respect to angle A. So try to solve it by yourself first, then I will be solving it for you. Try to solve it, pause the video. Okay, so now I hope you guys have tried to solve it. Now I am starting with the steps. So as you can see here, it said in a triangle, right angle at C. So first of all, make a triangle. Okay, make a triangle. Now it said it is AB, so we have to name the triangle first, ABC. So we have to see where we have to put the name. Right angle at C. So if I want to make a right angle, I can make it here, right? So C पे हमारा राइट एंगल है, वी विल गिव this point name as C. Okay, now angle A is equal to theta, so we can take anything now, ABC, like A, B and C. Okay, ABC. Now it said angle A is equal to theta, so putting theta here. Okay, putting theta here. We could also make it like this, हाँ. ये सी था, ये ए बी सी, ए बी सी, ये कंजिक्यूटिव में ही होना चाहिए, हमारा कुछ से डिस्टॉर्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, एक ट्रायंगल है इसलिए डिस्टॉर्ट नहीं हो रहा. सो हम ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे थीटा है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर एंगल हमारा ए पे ही बन रहा है, थीटा जो एंगल हो ए पे ही बन रहा है. ठीक है, नाउ वी हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई हाइपोटेनियस. सो हाइपोटेनियस हमारी कौन सी साइड होगी? अपोजिट टू द राइट एंगल. सो हाइपोटेनियस दिस. सो ए बी हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? हाइपोटेनियस. नाउ परपेंडिकुलर वुड बी थीटा के एंगल वाला अपोजिट वाला साइड. दिस इज परपेंडिकुलर, तो बी सी वुड बी perpendicular. Now if I talk about base with respect to angle A, तो हमारा बेस क्या हो जाएगा? AC, right? So AC will be our base. So this is so simple. I think you guys are now very much aware about how to name the angles, and how we are predicting what is hypotenuse, what is perpendicular, what is base. Okay, so I will be moving on to the further slides. Let me give you something to chew on. Okay, so this is a quite I will not say difficult, a conceptual one. So in a triangle PQR, right angled at R, you are told that sine P is equals to cos Q. Is this always true? Sometimes true or never true? Explain without using a single number. So, if you guys want to try it, take 30 seconds, seriously, pause and think. I hope you guys have tried. अब यहाँ पे देखो, एक triangle है PQR, okay? Making the triangle. You can see here it said right angle at R. So we will write R here. PQR, we will make it. ठीक है? Sin P, it means it is talking about angle P. So angle P हमारा ये है, ठीक है? And cos Q ये हमारा दूसरा एंगल है, ठीक है? So हमने sin P का फॉर्मूला, हमने वैसे ये जो फॉर्मूले पढ़े ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के, यू शुड लर्न देम बाय हार्ट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. ओके, अब उस फॉर्मूले से sin P का पहले फॉर्मूला, sin थीटा का फॉर्मूला क्या था? फर्स्ट टेल मी. Sin थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, right? Now sin theta is equals to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. Okay, now sin P it has written, right? So sin P, so we are talking about this angle right now. Okay, we will just forget about this one. Fine. Now sin P is equals to perpendicular. So what is the perpendicular? It is opposite to the angle. Perpendicular is this QR. Hypotenuse is this one, PQ. Okay, now cos theta. Now we have to find cos theta. तो cos theta का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse. So here we will write base upon hypotenuse. Now it has written cos Q. So Q is this angle, this angle. So we will forget about this angle. Okay. So now cos Q is equals to base upon hypotenuse. So if this is the angle, base would be adjacent to angle Q other than hypotenuse. So this will be the base, that is QR, divided by hypotenuse is this one only because it is opposite to the right angle, PQ. So here's the question. It said right angle at R, sin P is equals to cos theta, and I think these ratios are equal value they are giving. So sin P is equals to cos Q. So what is the conclusion कि हमें क्या आंसर मिला है? The answer is that this is always true. This is always Okay, and this is beautiful relationship. That's the complementary angle secret, which we will all cover in video 4. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. So for such kind of question, if you want to solve such kind of question, you need to understand you should learn these ratios by your heart. Okay. Now moving on to the traps that we should avoid. These are the common mistakes that students do. So trap number one is swapping perpendicular and base. And this is the number one mistake. Student label P and perpendicular and base from habit. The vertical side must be P instead of checking which angle Q they are working with. So always identify Q first, theta first, then label the sides. पहले you need to find what angle is we are talking about right now. कहाँ पे बन रहा है angle, ठीक है? According to it, we will name the sides as base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. Okay. Trap 2 is thinking hypotenuse changes with theta. The hypotenuse is always the side opposite to the 90 degree. It never changes regardless of which acute angle you call theta. Students sometimes relabel it after shifting theta. That's wrong. Hypotenuse remains same only. Okay, it is opposite to the 90-degree angle only. Just you have to remember this. The side which is opposite to the 90-degree angle, it is known as hypotenuse. That's it. Now trap 3, applying trigono to non-right angle triangles. So basically whatever the ratios we are learning, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, only works for the right angle triangle. That's why you have seen in the questions also, we are only using right angle triangle. So these ratios are only meant for right angle triangle. For other triangles, you need the sine rule or cosine rule. This is something which is of higher level. You don't need to understand it right now. But if we are talking about trigonometry, you should be having a right angle triangle. If you don't see a right angle triangle, first check if you can draw a perpendicular to create one. Okay. So this is the summary, what we have learned so far. So basically, first of all, every angle has a unique side ratio fingerprint. Okay, that fingerprint is trigonometry. Basically, it is talking about ratios. Okay, three sides, six possible ratios, six trigonometric functions. Always remember this. Okay, we have three sides of a triangle, six ratios are possible, and we have six trigonometric functions that we have already know, and you guys have to learn them. Before you label any sides, you have to check the theta. Where is theta right now? Then only you have to name the sides. What is hypotenuse, what will be the perpendicular, what will be the base. And always remember, hypotenuse never changes if we are changing the theta. It depends on the right angle only. If the 90 degree, if our side is opposite to 90-degree angle, then it is a hypotenuse. We already know this. Like this is 90 degree. The opposite side would be hypotenuse. It is the longest side. Always remember, it is the longest side among these all three sides. Okay. Now these are some practice questions that you must do by yourself, and leave the answers in comment box. Okay, and also you can leave the answers on Telegram channel. I will provide the link in the description. So these are the questions for you. Practice it. So here where we are now, you guys can understand why trigonometry was invented, not as a formula to memorize, but as a tool to describe angle using ratios. You know how to name sides with respect to any angle. That's the foundation, and everything builds over it. In the next video, we are going to meet all six ratios properly: sine, cos, tan, cosine, sec, cot, and I will give you a mnemonic, a short form that actually makes sense so you never forget them again. Okay, I will give you a shortcut how to learn them. If this clicked for you, tell me in the comments, concept clear. And if something still confusing, drop your question. I read every single one. And also you can also drop your questions in Telegram channel, and I will also be providing a DPP every day in the Telegram channel. So please do join it and subscribe to the channel. So meet you in the next one. Bye.